5 secrets to help you maintain energy and passion in your craft. Have you ever wondered what truly makes someone happy when they get to live with the profession they love? Perhaps it is not just skill, but also mindset, energy, and the way we see ourselves on the path of our craft. Warm greetings to you. Today, we will talk about a very special topic, a journey for those who are working, have worked, or are preparing to start a career in fashion and beauty. A journey for people who want success, happiness, and a life aligned with their true values. The transformation journey, from a regular person to an inspiration maker. Humble beginnings, but carrying the seeds of greatness. Every entrepreneurial journey begins with a very small step. None of us were born as business owners, designers, or leaders. We all begin as ordinary people, a careful craftsperson, a dedicated office worker, a skillful homemaker, or even someone halfway through life wanting to start anew. What makes us different is not where we begin, but how we see ourselves. When you start with the love of beauty, with the desire to make others smile and feel confident, the seed of a value creator is already planted within you. In the world of fashion and beauty, entrepreneurship is not simply selling a product or opening a shop. It is transforming loving energy into meaningful value through every stitch, every fabric, every shade of lipstick, every hairstyle. Start by learning the craft with sincerity. Learn how to cut, how to coordinate, how to choose materials and colors, how to speak to customers. But above all, learn how to give emotion. A dress is not beautiful only because the seams are perfect, but because the wearer feels respected. A beauty service is memorable not only for the technique, but because the artist knows how to listen, comfort, and radiate positive energy. From those early steps, we realize that beauty is not just a skill, it is a language of the heart. It helps others shine, and helps us become deeper human beings. That is when the real journey of business begins, when we feel we are not just working, but creating value for life. From personal pain to an awakening of mindset. Many people come into fashion and beauty not because they want to start a business, but because they want healing. After loss, heartbreak, financial collapse, or years of exhaustion, they find in this profession a space to slow down, to create something beautiful, to reconnect with the essence of being human. Helping others become beautiful is also a way to relearn how to love ourselves. Only when our mind is calm can our hands create true beauty. A hairstyle, an outfit, a radiant skin, all begin with the energy of the person who creates it. When we begin to love our work, love our customers, and see meaning in every small task, we enter a stage of mindset awakening. We no longer work to fight poverty or survive, we work to contribute. Beauty becomes a pathway to healing. And beauty never lies only on the face or the body, but in the state of the soul. A truly successful entrepreneur in the beauty world is not simply a skilled one, but someone who has walked through their own darkness and now carries light to others. Look back at your own journey. Perhaps you have failed, been rejected, doubted yourself. But if you still believe, still want to do good work, those wounds will become the most precious material for your growth. Because starting a business is not beginning a new job, it is beginning yourself again with new energy, new mindset, and a healed heart. From employee to owner. When we first enter a craft, we do everything ourselves, making, selling, serving. But that is only the beginning. At some point, if we want to go far, we must learn to become an organizer, a guide, a system builder. Being an employee or an owner is not about tasks, it is about perspective. Employees think about finishing quickly. Owners think about sustaining long-term. Employees sell labor. Owners sell value. When you know how to price correctly, choose the right customers, and say no to what does not align with your value, you have stepped into the mindset of an owner. When you understand that every product carries your brand, and every customer is an ambassador spreading your message, you have matured. And when you stop working alone, when you build a team, collaborate, delegate, and help others grow, you are now living in the energy of expansion. You are no longer just a craftsperson, you are building an ecosystem. Fashion and beauty are emotional industries. Customers don't just buy products, they buy the feeling of being seen, valued, and cherished. That is why your work must not only look beautiful, but feel beautiful. When you achieve this, you do not need heavy marketing. Your customers will naturally speak for your brand. True leadership is not managing many people, but managing your own state of being. Knowing when to work and when to rest. Prioritizing value over price. Choosing clients aligned with your energy. This is how you work less but achieve more. Earn well while still having time for family and life. From skill mastery to leadership and influence. When your craft becomes strong and your income stable, many people naturally want to give back. They want not only to beautify clients, but also to guide and inspire others. This is when skill transforms into leadership. Leadership here does not mean authority, it means leading with values. You may not speak loudly or give orders, but by living truthfully and working with integrity, you become a mirror for others. A true leader in the beauty industry is someone who awakens professionalism and self-respect in their team, helping them understand. We are not just selling a product, we are selling trust, love, and service to life. Business becomes a culture of beauty. You may open small training classes, creative clubs, or supportive communities, or simply help those around you grow. This connection builds the soft strength of your brand, a brand built from trust and heart. One day, you will realize you have walked from being a simple learner to someone others seek for guidance, advice, and inspiration. Not because of wealth, but because you lived fully with your craft, with your heart, and helped others do the same. This is the highest value of entrepreneurship in fashion and beauty. Before we continue exploring deeper insights, don't forget to follow the channel for more truths about money and the path toward financial freedom. Professional mindset, the path of personal growth. A career is not just a set of skills, it is a journey of becoming. Everyone who enters the beauty profession starts from technique, the movements, the steps, the repeated practice that eventually becomes second nature. But there is something few people will tell you. Technique is only the surface. It is merely the tool that creates a product. Mindset is the foundation that helps you live with your craft and grow with it. Skills can be learned quickly, but mindset takes time. Mindset is shaped through experience, through mistakes, through demanding customers, through situations that force us to rethink and reinvent our approach. A person with strong skills but outdated thinking is like someone rowing against the current. The harder they push, the more exhausted they become, and the less progress they make. Meanwhile, a person with the right mindset, even with a modest beginning, knows how to choose the right direction, how to let the current carry them, and how to reach their goals with ease. This is why a true career journey is a journey of maturity. From doing things just to finish, we learn to do them well. From doing things only for ourselves, we learn to do them to help others. And from working only for money, we learn to work to create value, influence, and happiness. A sustainable career must help a person grow in all aspects: skills, mindset, character, and energy. When we see our profession as a place to refine the self, every working day becomes a lesson. Every customer becomes a teacher. Every experience becomes an opportunity to evolve. Success in beauty is never luck, it is the harmony of four pillars: skills, mindset, relationships, teamwork. Skills help you create the product. Mindset helps you understand its value. Relationships help you share that value with more people. Teamwork helps you multiply that value into collective strength. The deeper you go into your craft, the more you realize true success is not defined by what you can do, but by who you become in the process. The mindset of working intelligently. People who have been in the industry long enough understand that working hard does not guarantee success. Some people work non-stop yet still struggle, while others work less but live peacefully and prosperously. The difference does not lie in the workload, it lies in how they think and organize their work. Working intelligently means focusing on value, not volume. It is the ability to choose what truly matters, to say no to distractions, and to invest time in creativity and learning rather than being consumed by tasks that generate no growth. In the beauty industry, a person who works intelligently understands that customers don't just buy a product, they buy an experience. Every step, detail, and conversation is part of what they feel. Working intelligently means building systems and organizing work in a way that creates a better experience without draining more effort. It also means choosing the right market, the right clients, and the right positioning. If you chase cheap prices, you will always fight with labor. If you create high value, you will be paid with trust. In business, there are two markets, the red market and the blue market. The red market is crowded and competitive, where people battle each other with low prices. The blue market has fewer players, demands higher quality and creativity, but offers better profit and long-term growth. A person with a smart mindset naturally heads toward the blue market. They do not aim to be the best in the cheap zone, they aim to be the most honorable in the high-value zone. Working intelligently also means managing with clarity. Keeping track of orders, monitoring progress, organizing time, calculating costs, and safeguarding health. Professionalism doesn't lie in expensive equipment, but in the ability to keep everything orderly, transparent, and efficient. Working intelligently not only improves income, it gives us freedom, energy, and joy in our work. Personal and small business financial mindset. One of the greatest lessons for anyone working in a craft-based industry is learning to understand money. Money is energy. It stays with those who respect it and use it wisely. A skilled professional who lacks financial management will always feel a sense of scarcity. Even with many clients, they still feel anxious. Even with high income, they still worry about tomorrow. Because they can earn money, but they cannot control its flow. Financial mindset is not about being overly strict with numbers. It is about having a clear plan, managing cash flow, and nurturing it like a living organism. Divide your financial flow into 3 parts. The first is the maintenance flow for operational costs, materials, rent, salaries. The second is the development flow for learning, upgrading equipment, marketing, brand building. The third is the accumulation flow for savings, emergency funds, small investments, or family security. As long as you keep these 3 flows in balance, you will never face a financial crisis. A simple yet powerful principle. Set aside at least 10% of your monthly income for personal development courses, new experiences, expanding awareness. Money invested in knowledge always yields the highest return. Learning to manage money is also learning to manage emotions. Many people let emotions drive their finances, spending when happy, shutting down when sad, stopping investments when afraid. But someone who is financially mature understands. Every expense must align with a goal, and every decision must be based on long-term value. When you develop a financial mindset, you not only earn money, you learn to make money work for you. Mindset about people and relationships. Successful professionals in the beauty industry understand one truth. This field does not sell products, it sells trust. Customers come to you not because they need what you sell, but because they believe you can help them feel better about themselves. That is why sincerity is the foundation of every relationship. A genuine word, a kind gesture, a heartfelt smile, sometimes more powerful than hundreds of marketing strategies. Treat every customer like a friend. Every order like a meaningful connection. Every conversation like an opportunity to create positive energy. A person with strong relationship mindset doesn't chase crowds, they care deeply for each individual. They understand that customers won't remember how much discount you gave them, but they will always remember how valued you made them feel. Relationships are the invisible assets of this profession. A sincere referral, a warm thank you, a loyal customer, far more valuable than any advertising campaign. And it's not just your relationship with customers, but also with colleagues, partners, and the community. When you radiate positive energy, you attract people who share your frequency. They help you grow faster, stronger, and more gracefully. Good relationships don't just bring customers, they bring peace of mind. And a peaceful person always creates the most beautiful work. A differentiated mindset for becoming a leader. In creative professions, differentiation is essential for survival. If you only copy, you will always remain behind. If you dare to build something of your own, you open a path no one else can walk for you. Being different doesn't always mean being extraordinary. Sometimes it's simply the elegance in the smallest details. A unique service style. A sincere brand story. A professional and ethical way of working. A true leader is someone who dares to walk a different path, while preserving the integrity of the craft. They learn from the greats to elevate themselves, not to imitate. They seek the natural flow, the right market, the right customers, the right timing. They harness the strength of community, collaborating to grow together instead of competing to cause harm. And in that journey, one truth remains. Craftspeople create products. Leaders create ecosystems. Ecosystems that hold not only products and customers, but people, values, spirit, and culture. When you shift from being a maker to being a guide, you create a legacy, something no one can copy. Working in beauty is a journey of both making a living and becoming whole. The right mindset helps you work with ease, live with peace, and go further on your path. When you understand your craft, love your craft, and evolve with your craft, you don't just succeed at work, you grow as a human being. From a dream career to a dream life. The 3 levels of a dream. Everyone who begins the journey of entrepreneurship in fashion and beauty carries a dream within them. That dream varies from person to person. Some wish to create products that make others happy. Some want to build a brand of their own. Some simply hope to make a living without depending on anyone else. But no matter how different these dreams may look, their essence is the same: the desire to live a life that is meaningful, valuable, and free. However, not everyone turns their dream into reality. Dreams also have levels of development, just as people need time to mature. Level 1. The dream. This is the stage where everything exists only in imagination. We say things like, "I want to open my own boutique," or "I want to become a well-known designer," yet take no action. A dream at this stage is like a seed resting in the soil, full of potential but not yet sprouting. It is a spark of inspiration, the beginning of a flame, but not enough to create change. If it isn't nurtured through action, that flame will slowly fade. Level 2. The desire. When we begin to clearly understand what we want, dreams turn into desires. We set goals, we start researching, we form plans in our mind, yet still feel fear and hesitation. We think more than we act. This is the stage of half awake, half dreaming. We see the path ahead but do not yet have the courage to walk it. Many people stop here. They spend their lives saying, "If only," "I wish," "maybe someday," while never truly beginning. Level 3. The practice of the dream. This is where we turn dreams into plans, and plans into concrete actions. We start learning, doing, trying, even if imperfect at first. To practice a dream means to live with it every day. We don't just speak, we act. We don't just imagine, we experience. Failure no longer frightens us, because we understand that every step is part of the journey to success. This is the level of awakening, when we know what we are doing, why we are doing it, and are willing to take responsibility for the path we've chosen. At this stage, work is no longer a job, it becomes a journey of soul growth. We begin to see the difference between doing a job and living with the profession. Doing a job is to earn money. Living with the profession is to live with meaning. For those in fashion and beauty, the true goal is not merely mastering technique, but transforming learning the craft, learning business, learning management, into a lived journey. A journey where knowledge becomes experience, and desire becomes real results. The 4 elements of a dream career, the Ikigai model. There is a famous Japanese concept called Ikigai, a reason for being. The Japanese believe that only when we find the intersection of what we love, what we are good at, what we can be paid for, and what benefits the world, only then do we find our dream career. And from that, our dream life begins. Element 1. What you love, the initial spark. Without love, you cannot last in this profession. Beauty requires emotion. When you work with genuine enjoyment, every creation carries positive energy. Clients feel joy in each detail, respect in each gesture. This cannot be taught in any school. Element 2. What you're good at, the skill you train. No one is born talented. Skill is the result of learning, practice, and persistence. Each day, we become a little better, a little steadier, a little more professional. Skill is the honor of a beauty professional, a commitment to your clients that says, I am responsible for your beauty. When you become truly skilled, you no longer need to prove yourself. Your clients and your results speak for you. Element 3. What you can be paid for, making a living. A dream career cannot rely on passion alone. If passion does not generate income, it eventually fades. When you earn money doing what you love, life becomes free, and you gain the resources to learn, create, and contribute even more. Money is not the final destination, but a vehicle that helps you go further. Element 4. What serves the world, the mission of the craft. In beauty, you don't just make someone look better, you help them feel better, love themselves more, and live with confidence. That is the greatest value of this profession. Serving society is not only about charity, it is about spreading positive energy through every service. Every product, every smile. Someone with a sense of mission no longer works out of pressure but out of joy, the joy of giving value. When these 4 elements align, you not only have a dream career, you have a dream life. Work becomes a joy. Income becomes a reward for your devotion. Clients become companions on your path. And you, from an ordinary person, become someone who creates value for others. Working for happiness, not just for survival. There was a time when people chose careers simply to earn money, to survive. But today, as society grows, our needs rise beyond living toward living meaningfully. Work is no longer merely work. Work is life itself, something to enjoy, something to wake up grateful for each morning. Happiness in a profession doesn't come from fame or money. It comes from the feeling of being true to yourself. When you work with love, you don't feel tired. When you serve with gratitude, life feels beautiful. To be happy in your craft, you need 3 things. First, work with direction. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? If the answer is only for money, your energy will drain quickly. But if you work for growth, for service, for contribution, you gain inner strength to go far. Second, have a mentor. In every journey, we need someone ahead of us, a teacher, a guide, an inspiration. They help us avoid mistakes, see what we cannot see, and keep our flame alive when we are tired. No one successful ever walks alone. They walk with someone who knows the way. Third, have a clear motive. Motive is the fuel of action. If you work out of fear of poverty, fear of failure, you will be exhausted. If you work to create value, you will feel energized. Each morning, as you open your shop or touch your materials, ask yourself, who can I make happier today? That question is the deepest source of energy. Happiness in the profession begins with yourself. Remember that you, too, are human, deserving of rest, care, and compassion. If you are exhausted, you cannot create beauty. If your heart is weary, your work will lose its spark. Self-care is part of the profession. Balancing work, health, and family is not a luxury, it is essential if you want to go the distance. Sustainable success comes only when you take care of yourself and cherish those who walk beside you. And finally, happiness is not a reward after success, it is the road that leads to success. When you are happy, you create. When you are happy, you radiate energy. When you are happy, clients feel it. And when clients feel happy, they return, they share, they spread your value to others. Working in beauty means planting seeds of happiness. Each smile you bring is a good seed. Each moment of joy in your clients is a flower blossoming in your garden of craft. And when you look back, you will see that your life has bloomed through your hands. your heart, and your spirit. A dream career, a dream life, it is not far away. It begins today, when you dare to believe, dare to learn, dare to act, and dare to love your profession with your whole heart. Action and commitment. After completing the journey of awareness, understanding your craft, loving your craft, and learning how to turn it into both a dream and a life, the next and most important step is action. Without action, all knowledge and inspiration remain only theory. Begin by clarifying your product or service plan. If you work in fashion, determine the product line you want to commit to long-term. What style will you pursue? Whom will you serve? And what message will you carry? If you work in beauty, define your customer segment, the quality of service you promise, and the value you want clients to feel. Write this plan down. The more detail, the better. A plan is the map that keeps you from getting lost. Successful people never work purely from emotion, they work from direction. One step at a time. Next, begin building your personal brand. A brand is not just a logo or a name, it is the feeling others remember about you. It is the way you speak, the energy you carry, the way you care for clients, and the intention you infuse into every product. A strong personal brand always begins with truth, with the real you. Create a space to share your journey, a fan page, a social media channel, or even a simple online journal where you record what you learn, what you do, and how you grow. Do not be afraid to start small. What matters most is that you start. Then, establish a cycle of learning, practicing, reviewing. Learn to understand deeper. Practice to become better. Review to refine yourself. Set a weekly study schedule and choose topics essential to your growth, skills. Financial management, marketing, personal development. Even just 30 minutes of learning and 30 minutes of practice daily will transform you within a year. Do not wait until you are free to learn. Free time never arrives on its own. Make time for your growth. Success is not a destination, it is a daily habit. A small, consistent habit has more power than a great plan that never happens. Commit to 21 days of continuous effort, learning, doing, and sharing. 21 days is enough to build a new habit, enough for you to feel the shift in your mindset, your actions, and your energy. Create your own dream journal. Each day, write down 3 things. What did I learn today? What did I do today? How did I feel today? These small lines become the film strip of your growth. After a few weeks, you will be surprised at how much you have evolved. That is the result of persistence, discipline, and faith in yourself. Commitment also means refusing to give up. In the journey of building a craft and a business, there will be days you are tired, days you doubt yourself, days you feel like stopping. But remember, success does not belong to those who never fall, but to those who stand up every single time. Each challenge makes you stronger, wiser, and more grounded. Never just dream of becoming a beauty professional, turn that dream into real value. Do not work only to survive, work to give beauty, confidence, and positive energy to others. Those in the beauty field are sowers of blessings. Every product you create, every client you serve, is an opportunity to plant seeds of kindness and receive happiness in return. This profession does not only support your life, it nourishes your soul. When you create beauty with love and knowledge, you are shaping your own dream life. When you bring light to others, you shine as well. Believe that everyone can begin again, at any age, in any circumstance. What matters is not where you are right now, but whether you dare to take the next step. Start today. Write your plan. Take one small action. Send a thank you message to a client. Refine a product, post a meaningful update, or simply tidy your workspace and light a new candle. When you act with a clear heart, every door opens. The universe always listens to those with intention and sincerity. Entrepreneurship in fashion and beauty is not only about business. It is a journey of healing and giving, where beauty is not just in the product, but in the way we live, love, and treat others. Work with your whole heart. Live your life like a piece of art. And remember each day, when you work with peace and gratitude, your craft will love you in return, and your life will truly become beautiful. And now, we come to the end of this sharing. Thank you to those who are listening, to those working tirelessly on your entrepreneurial path, and to those bringing beauty into the world. If today's message touched you or helped you feel lighter, more confident, or more inspired on your journey, please click like, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next videos, where we will continue learning how to live joyfully, work peacefully, and spread true value with our hands and our hearts. Wishing you abundant energy, deep peace, and good fortune on your entrepreneurial journey. May each day be filled with joy, passion, and a heart that shines brightly with beauty.